Guys, we're finally back. I know, we say this all the time. We're doing our annual 3 videos that we are contractually obligated to do. And I guess there's some big Mass Effect news.
Apparently
recently.
there's a new game.
I didn't hear about that.
Neither did I.
It's called like Andromeda. What is even Andromeda? What is that?
I think it's like a star.
It's probably a star, but we're going to talk about it nonetheless. Today we want to talk about specifically the idea of Cerberus. As you can see the logo back there, Cerberus logo. Cerberus being on the human Ark ship.
So the Andromeda Initiative was funded by several large individual benefactors, and I know one man who's very wealthy, and that's the Elusive Man, and I bet that he funded, at least partially, the human Ark and put human Cerberus operatives on the human Ark and possibly the other species Arks.
Absolutely, humanity first. And
humanity first.
How do you put humanity first any more than making sure that they can get a good start in a new galaxy?
Exactly. So, where will this take us in the new game? So, what happens? What is it? Will it be a side quest? Will it be part of the main story? Will it be?
It's probably a side quest.
Maybe just a few dialogue options.
Well, let's figure out the place and time right now. The Andromeda Initiative. When does it leave? What's the date on that?
2185.
That's Mass Effect 2, I believe.
The very beginning when Shepard
is resurrected at the somewhere in 2185, and the Andromeda Initiative takes off somewhere in 2185.
Yes.
I think it's safe to assume that Shepard is alive when the Andromeda Initiative kicks off, especially if the remember the N7 Day video with the Fem Shep kind of giving that awesome goodbye.
The narrative. Yeah.
Well, I don't know if that's possibly canon though, because she would have been with Cerberus, or they would have been with Cerberus at the time. But either way, that's when this is taking place. When Cerberus is not necessarily at its strongest, but when it's at its most covert. When it's nothing more than just like a kind of boogeyman almost to some people.
So they didn't really have that big of a presence in Mass Effect 1. There was a few side quests.
They were there. They had some facilities. But the facilities prove that they definitely have the resources capable of getting onto this ship.
Yeah, definitely.
And like it's 20,000 people. I'd say there's at least a team of Cerberus.
I would think that Cerberus would want to put in people who would make a difference and shape the decision making. Mm-hmm. So you would think some of the scientists, maybe Cerberus operatives.
Some high-ranking politicians.
High-ranking politicians, officers on the ship, on the Ark especially. Maybe even someone on the Pathfinder's team.
Ooh. Oh, that's the thing, Cora Harper. That is this Harper, as some of you may know, is the same last name as the Elusive Man, whose real name I believe is Tom Harper. I believe it's Tom Harper. So just kind of an idea. Maybe Elusive Man had a daughter. We can't really be sure. I know there's more comics that go more in depth with the Elusive Man, but I haven't checked those out yet.
It's always a possibility.
That'd be an interesting thing.
Could be a distant relative with the same name. Could be a daughter.
It'd have to be kind of Well, the Elusive Man Cerberus started as a Black Ops group for the Alliance, so it's not crazy to think that there's some members of the family in the Alliance still.
Think about Cora's background. Mm-hmm. She's been training with the Asari Commandos. Isn't that a good way to embed yourself and get more information about the best military unit the Asari have and get a grasp of their capabilities? You have someone within or embedded.
Very good point. Like Cerberus, I don't think they did enough of that kind of double agent stuff. You know, that'd be cool. Think of a Cerberus.
At least the writers didn't go too in depth. I bet they, as an organization, they would have, but it wasn't really fleshed out.
I'm sure it was probably. The Elusive Man, he's got strings everywhere pulling them.
Absolutely.
So what else could he like? Obviously, the pros for Cerberus going there, they can try to set humanity straight, not set humanity straight, but put them first, put them above the other races that are going to Andromeda with them. They could provide very valuable support. They could always just kind of lean in towards that kind of idea, especially if they're in leadership roles. They go like, oh, do we help the Asari set up a planet, or do we help ourselves? They're like, we should help ourselves.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And that leaves us with the cons, like maybe making humanity more isolationist in Andromeda, maybe not wanting to help the other races that came along in their own arcs. And as we saw from the last cinematic trailer, there is other races in Andromeda.
We know Solarians are there. We know Solarians, Turians, Asari, and Krogan to an extent.
Krogan have been shown, yeah.
Yes. So there's other races. That means if there's other races, Cerberus is going to be there trying to put them down. So, what capacity could they possibly show up in? I doubt they'd be part of the main story.
I don't think that Cerberus will have a huge impact in Andromeda, but it'll always be fun. It's an homage to the people who played through the first trilogy.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
And Cerberus is a great bad guy, especially in this setting where it's a bunch of aliens trying to work together. You have Cerberus kind of throwing them monkey wrench? What's it called?
Throwing a wrench in the machine?
Is that it? I'm bad at sayings and talking, obviously.
Yes, sir.
But I think that's all I have to talk about.
Yeah. Well, look for
Cerberus,
Andromeda. Look for Cerberus. If we were right,
You have to come back and like and subscribe to us. That's the thing.
Yeah, you have to.
If you watch this and you see Cerberus, you have to come back and like and subscribe.
and if you don't see them,
You
just
can
like
comment
don't
and say that we're
comment or
dumb.
like or just like don't call us out on it. That'd be great.
Well, yeah. Don't call us out on it. Just say that. Oh yeah, this.
It would have been a good idea.
Just say it was a good idea. That's all we ask.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks for watching and make sure to subscribe.